What's good, y'all? It's your boy Brood Saint here with one of these videos, and I have not done one of these videos in a long time, man. But I'm glad to be back here, man. Fucking football season is just around the corner, man. I am so fucking hyped, especially with all the bullshit that happened last year in 2020. God damn, we needed football back soon. We needed it, so thankfully we got it, and for this video, I'm gonna give you my thoughts on what's been happening for training camp. I must say, man, I'm liking the attitude. I'm liking the mentality of all these players playing right now. Because right now, I mean, they've lost a good bit of great players, and it seems like they're just trying to work their absolute fucking ass off. And I've seen like they're working their ass off like possibly more than any other season that I've ever seen in my life, or any other year for that matter. I'm liking what both quarterbacks are doing. Jameis Winston, I mean, he's throwing a couple picks, I think, something like that. But I mean, I'm liking what he's doing so far. And Taysom Hill, I must say, I'm actually quite impressed with Taysom Hill, because he's like lessened his turnovers and like bettered his decision making in terms of in terms of reads too. However, I don't know. I feel like he's still like a run first quarterback, and I feel like he'll need to fix that if he wants to be a starter for this team, because that's not a recipe for like the it factor for leading a team, or leading an offense more specifically. But so far I'm liking this, and when it comes to our wide receivers, yeah, it's not as great as usual. You don't have Michael Thomas. We don't have Emmanuel Sanders. Well, we don't have Michael Thomas for like a certain amount of time, but we don't have Emmanuel Sanders as well. Tre'Quan Smith is never going to break out. Like, I just don't see it happening. Tre'Quan Smith is not the answer. He's not the wide receiver number one. Like, we need to stop putting faith in this guy. We need to stop, okay? However, I will say I got high hopes for both Marquise Callaway and Chris Hogan. I'm liking both of those guys and what they're doing. But I mean, all wide receivers look good in training camp. Let's be honest, okay? Let's be completely honest. But for me, the way I see it, I think Callaway and Hogan are two they could be potentially great wide receivers, So I have faith in them. O-line, of course, I mean, that's like the one strength that we have in our offense is our offensive line. It's always been stacked for quite some years now, and I think it's still pretty much the same. And that's also a very great sign that Jameis can have an easy time, or Taysom can have an easy time in the pocket. They can have more time to think, more time to decide, even though they still should be quick with their shit. Because I know Taysom has a tendency of spending too much time in the pocket. But yeah. So in terms of offense, I mean, I think we're fine. Defense, I mean, I think our defense is great. I mean, even without T-Rex, which by the way, that dude is gonna fucking suck in Cincinnati. Without David Onyemata for 6 games, I mean, even with those two guys out, I mean, still got Jordan, still got Davenport, which pray to God that dude stays healthy, because he can't stay healthy to save his fucking life. So hopefully Davenport can stay healthy. If not, I mean, Peyton Turner, I mean, I'll say, man, for like a first round pick, he's not doing too bad. He's got bite to him. He's got some fury in him. I like Peyton Turner. I like what he's doing so far. And who else, man? It's like we got Malcolm Roach. I think Malcolm Roach is solid. He's pretty solid. I think our D-line is like good even without Onyemata, although having him would still make it a lot better. I will say that. In terms of our cornerbacks, well, we don't know what's going to happen to Lattimore, whether he's going to be suspended or will be playing, but all I know is that, I mean, cornerback play has always been our like biggest weakness. That and linebackers has both been our biggest weakness for like recent years, because Lattimore always fucking performs well against elite receivers, but then performs like trash against trash receivers. So you never know with that fucking dude. Honestly, for me, in terms of P-Rob, I think he's like the best depth piece we ever have. But I'm not sure if he's like starter material. But you never know. You just never know. And Paulson Adebo, I haven't seen that much film on him, but hopefully he could be great. Yeah, safety play. I mean, Marcus Williams and Malcolm Jenkins. I mean, Malcolm Jenkins is old, but you know he still got the fucking leadership for the secondary that they need. You know, and Marcus Williams. I mean, the dude's one of the most underrated free safeties in the game. Like, dude ain't talked about him that much, you know. But I think he's great. Except sometimes he'll always do like these stupid busted coverages, and that's what people focus on, and they trash him for it. I'm like, yeah, dude, those are very few because everything else he fucking excels at. So, and of course, I cannot forget about the linebacking core. Demario Davis, we already know who he is. We got Quan back, which is great. That helps take some of the pressure off of Demario, you know, and we'll see what Zach Bond does. I mean, from what I've heard, Zach Bond has been doing pretty solid in for the linebacker core. So hey, man, we'll see what happens. We'll see if he will be. Let's see if Bond will be the starter, or maybe Pete Werner will be the starter. You never know. But so far, for what I've been seeing on this training camp, I think it's been great. But of course, we don't know what this team is like against other competition, which is of course is what the preseason is for. So we gotta wait and see like what all these players are all about against other teams. That's a great test for them to get this starting role. So yeah, I'm excited for this preseason, excited to see what this team transpires to, because I'm actually legit interested. Like, I'm more interested in this preseason than like any other preseason I can remember, because we always had Drew Brees, so we always had like some high hopes, no matter what, no matter who we had on our team, we always had Brees. But now it's like we got a question mark on our team, so it's like I'm really interested to see like what this team is about. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all did enjoy, leave a like on this video, why not, man? Subscribe, all that good shit. It's your boy Brute Saint, the most brutally honest Saints fan to ever walk the earth. And I'm out. See you guys later.